Alright, what's good with y'all niggas, bruh? It's Don Coolio coming at y'all with another video. Now, in this video, yes, I'm finna have Storm playing in the background, but as y'all can see by the title, we finna be talking about why I believe that Fortnite ruined modern gaming. From seasons to season passes to all this different stuff. In my opinion, once Fortnite came out, gaming became very garbage, bro. Everything seemed like it became for $1. Like everything was basically just based around $1, bro. And it seemed like every single game after Fortnite tried to adopt that same exact like formula. Let me have a season on here where niggas had to buy the season and unlock certain things, and they had to do this every season for however long the game is out, you know? And I feel like for example, we got games like 2K, Call of Duty, you feel me? We got games like 2K, Call of Duty, and Marvel Rivals. You know, Marvel Rivals is a great game though. But we got all these different games, and I feel like where a lot of the games fell from grace was whenever they started doing seasons. Right? Let's think about it, right? For example, what was the first Call of Duty to flop? Y'all let me know down in the comment section what y'all think. What was the first Call of Duty to flop? In my opinion, the first Call of Duty to really just flop terribly, like bad, was Call of Duty Black Ops 4. That's one of the worst Call of Duties I've ever played in my life, bro. It didn't even have a campaign. You want to know why it didn't have a campaign? Because they wanted to leech off of Fortnite and try to steal something from Fortnite, and they had the blackout mode. That was the first iteration of Warzone. It was on Black Ops 4, and they replaced the campaign for that, and it was very garbage. It was very garbage, bro. And that was, like I said, that was the initial thing that kind of ruined it. Then we got all the rest of the Call of Duties. Now we got all these different seasons and all these different things you can buy from the store to get these different outfits for characters or get these different skins. Like, bro, why are we playing Call of Duty running around as a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, bro? Why? Even we walk around this mother. At some point, y'all gotta realize, bro, they gonna add Dora to Call of Duty, and y'all niggas are gonna run around playing as Dora the Explorer on Call of Duty. Just think about that, bro. Just think about that. Next, we got 2K. Bro, on 2K, everything is based around microtransactions now, bro. It didn't get it, in my opinion, it wasn't as bad till like all the seasons and stuff came, bro. That's when it got bad, bro. It's bad now because of all this different season shit, bro. Seasons ruin gaming. Every game you play now, if it's not a campaign type of game, it's gonna have seasons. If it's multiplayer, it's gonna have seasons on it, bro. Y'all let me know down in the comments, is that facts or not? Is that facts or not? You feel me? Even when it comes to, bro, I feel as though even if it's not from a season standpoint, you can think about it like this. Gaming nowadays, companies try to keep games alive through microtransactions. They try to keep games alive through DLC, right? That's literally all they do now, right? For example, Storm Connections, the game I'm playing right now. This game was literally only kept alive through DLC. When they added like 4 or 5 different Naruto characters, bro. That's it, bro. That's literally the only thing that kept this game alive. Once they stopped adding DLC, the game died. They still update this game to this day, but it's dead, you know? Another example, we got Spark and Zero. Literally the game I basically kind of blew up off of on YouTube. That game is literally bro, I'm telling you, the game died. The game is dead now, right? But I guarantee anytime a DLC come out for this game, you know what's gonna happen? The game is gonna spike in not views, but people on and players, and then it's gonna go right back down because this game is literally it's only gonna stay alive through DLC now because they only cared about microtransactions. That's it, bro. That's it. That's why gaming is trash now, bro. The only thing companies care about ever since Fortnite was microtransactions. Different characters. How can we get people? Let's add these different characters to the game so we can get them to buy it, and then the game can, you know, and so they can spend money on this, and basically it brings up the population for the game. More people spending money, you know, more money in our bank. That's it, or more money in our account. That's it. That's all they care about, bro. That's all they ever since Fortnite. Ever since they seen Fortnite, a free game, come out and make billions of dollars as a free game by having seasons and having y'all niggas buy a season every other month. That, bro, every gaming company has started to do that, bro. And see, this the thing, bro. This is why games like Fortnite and Marvel Rivals are so successful. They're free games. If it's a free game, I don't mind having a season pass. I don't mind having like the game basically having a lot of like characters I can buy, like Fortnite. On Marvel Rivals, I can buy these different skins for Spider-Man. On Fortnite, I can buy, as like y'all seen on thumbnail, I can buy a Naruto skin on there. I can buy a Goku skin. I can buy any skin I want on there. They basically got anything on. They probably actually got Dora on Fortnite. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. They got everything on there. So I say that to say this. Those games are free. Why do we have seasons on games that we're paying $70 for? Why does 2K have seasons and it costs $70? Why does Call of Duty have seasons and it costs $70? The game come out every year. Why are we, bro? We're paying $70 for a game that comes out every year and damn near get worse every year. They mess up every year, bro. Call of Duty and 2K have not been the same since 2018, bro. Since 2K18, 2K has not been the same. The best 2K, I ain't gonna lie, 2K19 was tough. I'm not gonna lie. That was one of the last good 2Ks in my opinion, bro. 2K24 was straight because of my nigga Kobe. Call of Duty has not been the same since 2018 when what I forget what Call of Duty, I think it was World War II around that time. It's not been the same. It hasn't hit the same. I know a lot of people gonna say, oh, Modern Warfare 2019 was goated. Bro, Modern Warfare 2019 was cool. That was they changed up a lot of stuff with Call of Duty around that time. They added like sliding and all this different stuff. Well, not sliding, but like slide canceling. Just a lot of different stuff. That game, it was straight, bro. But it had a problem. It had a camping problem. I don't think they had seasons on there yet. But what they did have was where you would be running around with all these different colorful skins. I think the worst one yet was Call of Duty Vanguard, bro. Vanguard was when it was bad, bro. Nigga, you was running around there with anime girl skins, bro. Guns turning in niggas into glitter. Bro, we literally are in 2025 and we run around on Call of Duty as literally a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Bro, I can't make this up, bro. I can't make this up, bro. I can't make this up. You have to, bro, literally, this is what's crazy. This is what's crazy, right? Like I said, on Fortnite, on games like Fortnite and Marvel Rivals, the season pass is free. You don't have to pay for it. Not the season pass. The game is free. You have to pay for the season pass, right? That makes sense. It's a free game, right? And they put effort into keeping people playing again. That's why it's literally millions upon millions of people playing those games. Meanwhile, you got games like Call of Duty, 2K, that come out and have season passes on there where you had to pay for the game and pay for the season pass. Why? If you gonna do that, just make the game free. I might have to start a petition. Call of Duty and 2K should be free from now on, bro. There is no reason we should still have to pay for that, bro. There is no reason. I'm telling you, Fortnite ruined modern gaming. Y'all let me know down in the comment section what y'all think about that. I believe Fortnite was literally like, I don't want to say it's the worst thing that's happened to gaming because Fortnite is a good game. And I ain't gonna lie, I didn't even really like Fortnite when it first came out. I still don't really like it. The only thing I can play on there is no build. That's literally the only mode I can play on there. I don't play that build and shit, bro. I don't like that. But like I said, bro, Fortnite killed gaming. It didn't, bro, put it like this, bro. 2K didn't get it. I feel as though 2K got way more money hungry once they started doing the season shit, bro. Once they started doing the season stuff, everything became like more so about like, how can we keep getting a buck out of these niggas, bro? That's it. Same with Call of Duty. Ever since they added these seasons, it's all just been about how can I keep getting money out of these niggas. You feel me? And like I said, once again, for other examples, we can look at all these different anime games that have came out, bro. Every single anime game, they're looking to keep these games alive through DLC characters. Now I know a lot of y'all thinking like, oh, what about Xenoverse? Xenoverse had DLC. Bro, Xenoverse is not just alive through DLC though. Xenoverse is alive because of all the different gameplay features that's in that game. You feel me? That's why it's alive. Another example could be a game like Fighter Z or some like Fighter Z or some like Mortal Kombat. You can even say MK11 had. I don't think it had. I think MK11 had a season pass where you could buy characters and the same with MK1 or Mortal Kombat 1. But to speak on what's it called, Fighter Z, yes, Fighter Z did have different characters that you could buy. But Fighter Z is a real fighting game. You know, they made sure to balance that game every so often. They made sure to literally patch everything in that game to make the game a better game to play all the time. You feel me? Even to this day, like I think they still literally are dropping patches for that game. You know, to fix certain stuff. They might not drop characters, but they still dropping patches. Now, I know a lot of y'all might be like, oh, nah, bro, I ain't gonna lie, you're not making sense with this. Okay, if you think I'm not making sense, let's think about it like this. I know a lot of y'all play Sparking Zero, right? When is the only time that they patch anything with Sparking Zero? Whenever they drop a DLC. Or whenever they that's literally the only time they drop a major patch. Yes or no? Yes or no? Okay, so if that's the only time they drop a major patch, then obviously the only thing they care about is y'all niggas buying the damn DLC. That's all they care about. That's all they care about, bro. I think they dropped some type of major patch. Also, whenever they was finna start the tournament, whatever that trash tournament was where niggas was playing stupid, that was the only other time they dropped a major patch. And that was because they knew that was probably on a national stage or something like that. And a lot of people was watching and they didn't want that game to look bad because they was going to mess their numbers up. That was going to mess their paper up. That's the only thing they care about is their paper. They don't care about satisfying you, nigga. All they want is your money. That's all they want. Buy the DLC. Buy the DLC, bro. Fortnite ruined modern gaming. I say it again. Fortnite ruined modern gaming, bro. It's dead now. It's done. It's done. It will never go back to the way it was, bro. You not ever gonna be able to get on video games no more, bro. Multiplayer video games, you're not gonna be able to get on there and just have a good time, bro. It's always gonna be something dangled in your face trying to get you to buy it. That's all it is. That's all they want now, bro. It's not, there's no love put into the games for real no more, bro. It's not. All them games you used to love back in the day, 2K, Call of Duty, it's done. All them games that literally used to go home and couldn't wait to play. Couldn't wait to hit, you couldn't wait to hit, what's it called? You couldn't wait to hit Legend on 2K. You couldn't wait to Prestige on Call of Duty. You feel me? You couldn't wait to get on there with your homeboys. You couldn't wait to get on there and have fun. You can't even do that no more. You can't. Call of Duty is trash because of skill-based matchmaking also, too. I ain't gonna lie. But I'm gonna tell you straight up, put it like this. If y'all watch Soluminati, then y'all heard him say this the other day, bro. When he was talking about 2K, he was talking about how on 2K, back on 2K16, if you ran against a nigga, they had a mascot, oh, you knew I don't need to play this nigga. I'm gonna get cooked. You're getting cooked. To this day, bro, when I was on 2K16, I never ran into, if I ran into a mascot, bro, them niggas was always good at the game, bro. Even if I could cook them, they was still nice. You run into a mascot now, they're trash. Trash. Garbage. Garbito. Garbanzo beans. Garbage. They are trash. If you run into a nigga now on 2K and they have a mascot, 9 times out of 10, they are trash. Because you want to know why? Because you don't even have to do nothing for the mascots no more. There's nothing you get nowadays for really grinding the game on 2K. You get a rep, but you don't really get nothing for the rep. All the rewards are trash. I mean, you get VC at a certain rep, but I mean, you're not getting, bro, like I said, bro, on the old 2Ks, you would get a mascot, bro. And that mascot, if you wore that, niggas knew you was elite. It ain't nothing like that no more, bro. It ain't really nothing like that no more. It ain't nothing like that. You know, it ain't, like I said, bro, everything is just about getting a quick buck out of you. And put it like this, even when it comes to the mascot that you can get on 2K now, you know you can literally buy levels now. I think you can buy levels for like $1 or $2 or some shit, bro. You would have to buy the season pass, but the fact that you can buy a season pass and get something like a mascot that literally was like a high regarded item back in the day, that speak volumes. That's why I tell you, bro, it's trash now. It'll never get back to the way it was, bro, ever. And Fortnite ruined it. Fortnite ruined it, and it is not on some stuff like I hate Fortnite, because I don't hate Fortnite. I think Fortnite is a good game. And I think Fortnite, in a sense, was good for gaming at the time, because around that time, Call of Duty and 2K was very trash, and those was like 2 of the major like video games. That's why I keep mentioning those games instead of other games. Those are 2 of the most major video games that got influenced by a free game like Fortnite. A free game. They got influenced by that game because they were so trash, and they didn't realize all we have to do is listen to the people that play the game. That's all we had to do. Why come when I'm playing 2K, why do we have a city? Nobody wants that shit, bro. Bring the parks back. Why do we have a city? Why do I have to walk or ride a hoverboard to everything? If I want to go get some shoes, why do I have to take time to go do that? Why can't I just pull up a menu and get my shoes or get my clothes? Nigga, I ain't gonna lie, for the past 2K, the past few 2Ks, when I got them, bro, I'm telling y'all, bro, I done had the most not weakest drip, but I done had the same, like, I done probably had like 3 fits, bro. I had 3 fits, because I'm not finna be running to a store every single time I want to get something. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that, bro. It's over. It's over. You feel me? That's trash. We done told y'all multiple times that we don't want that, and here it is, y'all keep doing it. And you want to know why they keep doing it? Because niggas keep buying this weak ass fucking season pass. Because you're getting rewards, bro. They gonna keep doing it. That's why I say, bro, it's ruined modern gaming, and it's not no coming back from it. Bro, I'm telling y'all, I'm telling y'all straight up, if GTA 6 come out and have a season pass, that's the end of gaming, bro. That's the end of gaming as we knew it. It'll never go back. That's the last hope. GTA 6 is the last hope for gaming. I hope y'all do know that. Y'all do know that, right? That's the last hope. GTA 6 is the only thing possible that's gonna come out and that's gonna actually be straight. Y'all seen what happened with Nintendo. These niggas are releasing a Mario Kart game for $80. $90 for the physical. What's going on? I'm telling you, Fortnite ruined modern gaming. Once they realized they could get a buck out of you for the most simplest stuff like that, they was like, oh yeah, we're finna take everything from you. We're taking everything that you have. We want it all. We want it all, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm telling you, if Mario Kart come out and have a season pass, bro, I might cry, bro. Dead ass, I might cry, bro. That'd be crazy. Cause I ain't gonna lie, that's the only thing I'm thinking. I'm thinking like, okay, it's called Mario Kart World. It's open world a little bit. I'm wondering like, okay, that's gonna be obviously if it's $80 to $90, it's gonna be a major multiplayer game for the Switch. I don't know. I feel like they might incorporate seasons on there, bro. I hope they don't, but at this point, you never know at this point. You just never know when it comes to these game companies at this point, bro. You never know what they do. If they release a game for $90 like Mario Kart, bro. Nigga, I used to play that shit on my Nintendo DS. I used to play it on my Game Boy. Bro, I'm telling you, it didn't cost nothing like that. Why am I paying $90 for a Mario Kart? Mario Kart, bro. And y'all know what that's finna do. All that's finna do is just make every other game go up. 2K finna come out, $80. Call of Duty finna come out, $80. You feel me? Bro, this shit is crazy, bro. It's a crazy world we live in. But yeah, like I said, man, y'all let me know what y'all think about the points I brought up in this video. I 100% believe that Fortnite ruined modern gaming. Y'all let me know, do y'all agree or disagree? Man, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I appreciate y'all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. And Don Coolio out, bro.